This is like Death Star level bad design. I'm sorry. Hey guys, it's Adam, and like right after the podcast, Korean was like, "Oh hey, you know, there's a new Armored Core video out," and I was like, "What?" So this one's gameplay apparently. So yeah, I just took a shower and yeah, I just hopped right on. So I'm apologizing here if my hair looks a little bit wet, but you know how these things go, right? You got to hop on them as soon as you find them. So yeah, gameplay. I'm excited because this is what I really was waiting for. You know, story trailer, great, but gameplay is. That is what Armored Core is all about. So this is the trailer that I've been waiting for a really long time. This is the one. So I am super excited about what we're about to see here. So let's go ahead and just hop right in to our trailer, which apparently is not as long as I thought it was, because apparently there's a big countdown here. So it's not as long as I thought. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's go ahead. We're just going to skip ahead here. Let's go ahead. Let's see, 5 to 13. Oh, nope, this is a little bit too much. And okay, great. Let's watch. All right, we've seen all this. This is nothing new.
Hello, and thanks for checking out the video. With this footage, we'll introduce our new mech action game, Armored Core 6: Fires of Rubicon. We hope it gives you an idea of this title's mood and gameplay. In a future where interstellar travel is commonplace, our story begins in a distant star system on the fictional planet Rubicon 3. Our protagonist, an independent mercenary, is smuggled into Rubicon in search of a mysterious new substance known as coral.
Okay, so this is kind of countering a little bit of what we heard before, because I mean, when we were watching the previous story trailer, it said, you know, obviously this is somebody that's been on stasis or something here. But here they're saying you're an independent mercenary, which is very similar to the old Armored Cores. So I don't know if this is conflicting or what's going on here. But yeah, that sounds confusing given the previous information we've had. But yeah, let's keep going.
Your position is grid 135. Off target, but within permissible range. There's a catapult ahead. Use it to close the gap.
So those are like the environmental things we see.
Huge multi-layered stages will let players make the most of their AC's exceptional movement and attack capabilities.
Okay, so if you've seen the, what's his name, Vidya Vita, he did the thing and he's described what the HUD is going to look like. And this is basically exactly what he said. So let's see what we got here. We have reached the catapult. Okay, so that's over there. At the top, it says our objective. And then that says, what does that say? That says speed. Okay, so then there's speed, altitude, speed over there, altitude over here. AP, which is your armor points. Okay, that's how much you got. Repair, those are your repair drones. That's a new thing. Expansion slot, we don't have any expansions. Scan. Oh, that's that ability that they said where you could scan in the thing. That's a new thing here. Okay, and it does look like we have a little compass here at the bottom. So, but hang on, let me see. Real quick.
Time to fly, 621.
It looks like we have a lot of open space, which is good. And may I also point out, thank God they didn't go with the Armored Core 4 of like everything's a desert. You know, at least we got some trees. I think the first time we saw trees was Armored Core 3, because that was the first time we had actually like a surface levels and whatnot. But definitely liking the level design so far. Okay, so it is.
It ain't seen. Where the hell did that come from?
Overwhelm enemies with up to 4 weapons simultaneously, equipped to each arm and shoulder.
Liberation front. They'll get in the way of our work. Eliminate them.
Reload animation.
Picking up signals from AC Rex. Follow the markers.
Assault Boost is one of the core abilities at your disposal, used for both traversal and combat.
So this time your energy's at the bottom side.
Did you hear anything about what the Corps are up to?
Yeah, they'll be coming soon. You got us on the run. We're being attacked!
Unidentified AC! Return fire!
Okay, so they seem a lot more chatty this time.
Take full advantage of your AC's mobility to freely navigate the environment.
So movement's looking.
Use Boost to take the fight to the air, extending combat dimensions beyond the 2D plane.
Is that an independent? Destroy it!
You're outnumbered 6-1. Use your missiles.
Use vertical catapults to gain even more altitude and launch into the action from above.
Ah, yes.
Against tougher enemies, deal impact damage to their attitude control system to temporarily put them out of action. This is called Stagger. Any attack received in this state is considered a direct hit, dealing heavy damage.
So that makes me wonder, are there going to be... Okay, so it says anything in Stagger is considered a direct hit. So does that mean you can get direct hits outside of Stagger as well? You know, like are there certain weapons, like maybe rockets, that do direct damage? And then that way, you know, so they don't target, but you can do more damage that way? I'm kind of curious. I really want to see what they do with that series. Okay, let's look at some what we got here. Okay, so we got explosive launcher. Okay, attack power, impact, total rounds, weight, energy load, AP. Okay, there's so this is your AC specs. Okay, so you got AP, defensive performance, attitude stability, not altitude stability. What is attitude stability? Is it? Okay, sure. Why not? Okay. I'm assuming that's supposed to be altitude stability, but it definitely on my screen definitely looks like it says attitude stability. Maybe that's just your general stability for, you know, like how you get staggered. But attitude stability seems like an odd choice of wording. But okay, I'm on board. Okay, boost speed, yeah, got that. Current load and current energy load. Okay, so current load is how heavy you are, and current energy load. Let me move out of the way here so you guys can see. So you can see it looks like we got. You can overload yourself, which you could do in some of the games. In the original Armored Core, it wouldn't let you go on a mission if you were overloaded. But some of the later ones you could go, but there were some drawbacks, like you'd be too heavy or something like that. So it looks like you might be able to go over your load. You might be able to overload yourself again, which would be interesting. But it did say, or it did look like he did a reload animation earlier. But it doesn't look like they're doing a reload animation. It doesn't. Here it says total ammunition. Okay, let's go back to here. All right. Okay, so it says total rounds. Okay, and then we see like there are little icons here. Okay, and this looks like they're telling you what kind of ammunition, what kind of weapon you got. Yeah, see, okay, so we can see that it looks like the ammunition thing here is different. So I'm not quite sure. Okay, and then of course it does all the color coding to tell you like, oh, this will increase your weight, or this will decrease your weight, or your attack power goes up, or whatever. Okay, so yeah.
Assembly lets you exchange various parts of your AC at will, including weapons, frame parts such as the head and core, and internal parts for power management. Assembling an AC to fit your own playstyle and strategy is crucial to success.
Okay, and I'm also wondering because in the original Armored Core, you could only have one AC per save slot on the PlayStation. However, I believe in Armored Core, I don't remember which one added it, but you could have a couple different ACs in your garage, like pre-built. So I'm wondering if they're going to allow you to do that. Maybe they'll show us later.
Got a job for you, 621. This one's a request from the Arquebus Group.
Raven, this request comes from Schneider, an Arquebus subsidiary. The mission will take place in the Bonadea dunes of Western Belius. Our coral investigation there is being blocked by the Strider, a Rubicon Liberation Front mining ship. You are to destroy it. The Strider is a mobile resource base that was extensively weaponized by the Liberation Front. Call it the crowning glory of their efforts to militarize into an anti-corporate force. Your attack will focus on the Eye, a giant laser cannon connected directly to the main generator. It's protected by a shield, which is powered by auxiliary sub-generators.
I'm sorry, but we have this laser. It's connected to the main generator. Destroy that and destroy the whole thing. This is like Death Star level bad design. I'm sorry.
These should be your first targets. This concludes the briefing. Good luck.
Time for a little self-promotion, 621. Smash the Strider, and Arquebus HQ will be sure to remember your name.
Main system, activating combat mode.
Commence mission. First, get through all that dust and make contact with the Strider.
Here, we're up against an enormous weapon that eclipses our AC in size.
Unidentified AC. Must be one of the corporation's dogs. Activate the eye. Move them away. Yes, sir! Coral! Abide with Rubicon! Abide with Rubicon.
Okay, so we have allies. We have allies. Okay.
Some missions will see you partnered up with ally ACs.
Well, us free red guns are gonna climb the wall. This is just target practice. When we're done, Locust base is next.
Can't take yourself away from chatting with tag along. Why don't you start a sewing club together and stitch that damn mouth of yours shut?
Requesting backup.
I can't get through to HQ.
The cavalry isn't coming. Wipe them out, 621.
Yeah, they'll remember your name.
Your mission objectives will range from protecting targets and information gathering to the annihilation of enemy forces.
And that basically confirms what we heard in the story trailer. Like, yes, we are 621. Okay.
50%.
Attacking a watch point. You're incorrigible, Handler Walter. How many of your dogs must I kill before you learn? But I hear you make fine hounds with the right training. Shame you'll have to die here.
2 repair kits remaining.
Okay, I will say I was a bit skeptical early on when they talked about how you're going to have a lock on and it's going to lock you to the screen, but this does look good. So I will rescind what any skepticism that I had, and I will say this does look good, that you can lock onto the enemies. So yeah.
As your campaign progresses, you'll face a number of dangerous situations, and often be pitted against rival AC pilots in bitter duels. Keep the pressure up in these intense battles. Don't give the enemy a chance at victory.
Okay, that's the thing we saw.
Formidable boss encounters also await you at the end of certain missions. These fights are fast and aggressive, presenting a challenge for even the impossibly powerful AC. By observing the enemy's movements and tells, the player can learn as the battle unfolds. And a good commander assembly will often provide the first step to overcoming even the most daunting foes. We invite players to take on this one for themselves and see what else awaits. Thank you for watching.
All right.
That concludes our introduction to Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon. We appreciate your continued support and look forward to seeing you at launch.
Yeah, I look forward to seeing it at launch too. Okay, great. Oh, here they're going to show us some extra stuff here. Oh, these are just set pieces. Okay. All right. Yeah, I like the set pieces. Definitely enjoy it. Excited about all this. Yeah, let's see if we can find. Let's go back and see if we can find any interesting weapons and whatnot. Let's see. Let's see what. Let's just take a real quick look. Okay, like I said, this one he doesn't have a left shoulder weapon. And it looks like it's the same kind of deal over here. Where was he? There. Again, which is different than the one that they showed us in the other trailer, because there we definitely had some more stuff. We had the shield on the left shoulder, and the shield is not here on this one. So it looks like they just went with basically one build this time. He looks pretty much the same. They did show us some of the things that they can do. Let's just take a look at these weapons here. I just want to look at them. Okay, let's just see here. Okay, description here. Okay, machine gun. Excellent rapid fire output, but somewhat lacking in firepower when used alone. Shines in double trigger builds, whether using 2 of this weapon or in combination with another. Okay, so this one works well if you're not using a sword, apparently. Burst machine gun, developed by Boz. The burst-oriented design of this weapon makes it both easy to use and highly accurate. A strong candidate for use as a sub-weapon in lightweight builds. Gatling gun, developed by Dafang Core Industries, equipped with overwhelming rapid-fire performance and sustained firepower. It embodies the domination through material supporty mantra of Dafang's parent company, Balam. Yeah, this is one thing in Armored Core 5 that I was struggling with. Is I was always using like dual chain guns. They get 2 dual Gatling guns. I guess this is technically not a Gatling gun, because isn't a Gatling gun you have to technically be crank fed or something. It's technically a minigun. But yeah, I would do that. And apparently they were good for stagger, but they weren't high on damage. So you're technically supposed to pair them with something else. Close range shotgun, developed by Balam. It fires in a spread, resulting in excellent impact, albeit with a short range. Regardless, this weapon offers unparalleled potency in close range engagements. All right, so we got shots. Explosive launcher. Oh, that's not a sword. Okay. Explosive launcher, developed by Dafang Core Industries, scatters a spray of compact explosives to devastate the area ahead of the user. Charge to arrange the spray of projectiles into a vertical spread. So you can hold down and then release. So then it looks like you have multiple ways that you can use some of these weapons. Chainsaw, developed by RAD. Originally a tool used by industrial demolition craft, now repurposed as a weapon charged to deploy the blades, which can be pushed into a target, rapidly accumulating damage. So this is an alternative to a sword, apparently. And that is a really thick chainsaw. Stun baton. Okay, that's interesting. By our Arquebus. Repeated attacks include a forced electrical discharge effect on afflicted craft, charged to expose the core rod of the baton and attack with a brutal electrified thrust. All right, so that looks like the parry blades. But that's kind of interesting. Laser dagger, here we go. Developed by our Arquebus. Designed for close-range combat using lightweight craft, this energy weapon is built to deliver agile slashing attacks. Charge to blitz the area with an instantaneous sweep attack. Okay, so now they're called laser daggers, not laser swords. Sure. Here we go. Medium-sized 3-cell dual missile launcher developed by Furlong Dynamics. Traps targets in pincer trajectory, limiting evasive options. A coaxial version of an existing Furlong missile launcher capable of multi-lock. Which, if you've played these games before, you know the way to deal with these is actually to fly straight into them, because then they tend to go around and then come at you. So, you know, intuitively, if you see that, you're supposed to go at it, because then they'll fly behind you. So this is like what they said about how you need to learn the patterns of the
Assembly lets you
4-cell vertical missile launcher. Okay, vertical missiles. That's a classic thing. This is the lightweight AC model. This is also capable
change very
homing missile launcher developed by Furlong Dynamics. Features high-powered payloads with propulsion systems deliberately slowed down. Missiles hound targets during lengthy airborne time, enabling heavy pressure tactics. That's like what was it? The Hercules missile in the old games. It was like really powerful but really slow. Let's see impact. Okay. Needle missile launcher. Fires stake-shaped projectiles at high velocity that bore through the target's armor. These are non-explosive missiles that rely on raw physical power. Okay, so if this is a... Oh, this is a missile launcher, not rocket. Okay.
If your AC
Pulse buckler, because rockets typically were not... You had to manually target them. Pulse buckler developed... Okay, so this is a shield. He's got it here. Has high initial guard output, but only deploys for a short duration, requiring the user to predictably deploy in anticipation of when... Okay, so you can't just put it up and leave it up. It'll pop up and it'll... Another pulse buckler. Relatively long initial guard duration and reliably cancels out enemy fire. However, reduced output during regular guarding hinders sustained defense potential.
including weapons.
Laser cannon developed by Arquebus. This is an enlarged version of the standard laser rifle, reimagined as a back-mounted weapon. Charge the weapon to amp... Okay, so you can charge it. Spread laser. Ooh, these are always fun. This is an enlarged version of the standard laser shotgun, reimagined as a back-mounted weapon. Charged to concentrate the laser, producing an energy explosion. And note that it does not say range on here, so if it's like the old ones, the range is actually still pretty good.
Frame parts such
Head part. Scout ACs. For Scout ACs. Okay, what's the Scout AC? Originally spec'd for surveying terrain, this model makes up what it lacks in combat performance with a light energy footprint and commendable ease of use. So we haven't seen any back radar yet. So I'm wondering if it's even in this game, because we've seen nothing that has back radar, back mounted radar.
Is the head and core.
Spec'd for demolition work, this model makes up for combat performance shortcomings with its sturdiness and outstanding defensive performances. Lightweight head developed by, in keeping with roots, this model exhibits craftsman-like flair, being light while providing reliable defenses. Okay, so pretty standard thing.
And internal part.
Oh, here we go. Developed to succeed MT class machines, and modern fans of such classic hardware are fond of its characteristic bulk. We like it because it's ugly.
That's for power management.
All right, and then we can look at the cores. Let's see. Originally spec'd for extra vehicular activity in space. Okay. I wonder if we'll have any space missions. That would be fun. Performance to light. Okay, makes up for combat performance shortcomings with sturdiness and outstanding physical defenses. Forging steel. This model exhibits craftsman-like flair, being light while providing reliable defense. Oh, we missed one? Arm parts for Scout ACs. Oh, we did miss the... Okay. So these are arms. Expecting too much in the arms. Sturdiness.
Assembling a
light while providing dependable carrying.
C to
the modern fans of such classic hardware. Characteristic bulk. Okay, so this is the same.
fit your own
Output thing in the legs here. Bipedal legs for Scout. Let's see.
style and
Okay, and then we have heavy ones. Shortcomings, sturdiness.
strategy
This is basically the same.
is crucial
Because these are just the variations of the different companies. Yeah.
to success.
Here we go. Ooh, here we go. Quads. Tetrapod leg parts developed by Arquebus, derived from an existing model intended for tetrapods deployed. So they're calling quad ACs tetrapods now. Deployed alongside Arquebus's bipedal and reverse joint ACs, this model focuses on mobility to enable hovering-based fire support. So it looks like the quads are going to be good at hovering. Oh, this is the exact same description. Oh no, we missed it. Oh no. Oh well. Actually, no, wait. I want to see that. Let me go back. Sorry, I erased myself there. I had hit the wrong button. Okay, so let's go.
Yes.
Oh, got it. Okay, good. Okay, great. Okay, so this says, designed with the simple goal of turning ACs into tanks capable of carrying heavy weapons manufactured by Dafan Corn. Okay, so it's just a tank things. Look at the stats on that one. There we go. Look at the stats. They're all maxed out. Ah, beautiful. Okay, well, that is basically, yeah, it looks like what we've seen for this video here. I'm super excited. I hope you guys are super excited too. Yeah, and let's be excited together and we can all play together. All right, guys, catch you later. Have a lovely day and bye-bye.